Yeah. Hey, real brother 32. I just read your comment. I had to cut. Listen, I had to cut, man. They're angry. I'm trying to tell you. We got these boys angry as hell for no reason. So, let's just jump into it. Oh my gosh. These dudes, whatever. We gonna just talk about it. We just working. We got a dislike already. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. They can't, bro. They're mad because they know this is everything they feared is happening. They were wrong. New media, Boxingego is winning. Ego's army is winning. I told you, we different from the norm. Rest in peace to Prodigy. We mob deep. Came to bring that quiet storm. It's the real, we talk this boxing, infused, mixed with a little bit of hip hop. And they can't stop. Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at? Where you at? Where you from? They know we winning, man. It's the real hip hop. Okay. We about to do a roll call. Cleveland in the building one time. Funky, Murder Worth, Texas. I see y'all, but they can't see us. DMV in the building. We want the funk. We on that George P. Clinton shit. Pass bills like Clinton and shit. Chi-Town, Buffalo, NY in the building. Hip hop. South Carolina, I see y'all. New media, we just growing. Ego's army. It's getting stronger, y'all. South Carolina, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, 228. What's poppin', Pastor Student? I go by the host, by the name of Ego, Boxingego, whatever you prefer to call me. Just don't call me bro. Okay. We feeling good, feeling great. They want to hate, can't relate, yo. Shout out to Coachella, South Carolina, Southern California. I said Carolina. Ego, mi amigo, you already know. Okay, that's kind of good. This is my first time drinking it. Look, okay. Cherry lime, what is that? We got the energy. They try to match our synergy. We off the Hennessy on my enemies. Like Tupac. It's Tupacalypse now. We still clown. Get around like Digital Underground. When I come through with it, you get blue with it. I'm in the news with it. I'm on YouTube with it. Yo, let's get it. Little black channels. Why won't they leave Anthony Johnson? The black channel. They mad at us 2019. Cause we the team. We like to swat. Just like flies, they get swat. Oh my gosh. Bars, let's go. We having so much fun. This is easy for us. I boxed lefty. I'm awkward. My pops left me. Actually, my pops didn't leave me an orphan. My parents are still married. But Jay, that was a hard line. I boxed lefty. I'm awkward. My pops left me an orphan. Yup. Say that I'm foolish. I only talk about views. Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? Oh my, by the ghettos you ruin. I made something doing what I do through and through it. Renegade. We some renegades. Ego's army, stand up. Hey yo, since I'm in the position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. You see, they call me a menace, and if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if you don't, I'll swallow the truth. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who can inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his views and his marriage, losing. But there's a huge interference. This thing, you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's Let me stop, man. We just warming the mic up. What's up with everybody in boxing? They're saying you shouldn't hear it. You fucking do good. Hey, it was killing this. You fucking do gooders. Too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. We some renegades. Let's get it. All right, we warmed up. Okay, let's talk about it. You fucking do gooders. Too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. Ugh. And do you have any idea what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do. So he chicka. Now I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss My Ass is just. Joey Spencer doesn't fight at 147. So that answers that. Yeah, M killed that. He bodied that. Do you have any idea what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do. So stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo, because here we go. He's chicka. We the gang. Ego's army. They want to be just like us. We done the livest gates. We talk the most boxing. We make the most sense. We some motherfucking renegades. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a renegade. We came to bring the drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. Let's get it. Ah, man, what's up with boxing, people? Yeah, this is basically a vampire stream. You know, it's 10:40 for me, but I know for a lot of y'all it's a little bit later. Yeah, it's not too late for me, but I know it's kind of late for some of y'all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you like to watch my streams late at night. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, okay. Eddie Hearn. Yeah, Eddie Hearns, you said that Anthony Joshua, he was gonna fight April 13th at Wembley. That's not what you said, huh? Yeah, you didn't say Anthony Joshua was fighting at Wembley. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, okay. You said he turned down $50 million because he didn't want to fight in the USA. That's not what you said? Oh, you calling me a liar, huh? It's looking shaky out here. It's looking real shaky. Now Shelly Finkel, I talked to him. I talked to Shelly Finkel. He told me. He said the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, he had 50 million. He had 50 million ducats. And you didn't want to fight him for 50 million, huh? But now you want to fight Gerald Big Baby. You want to fight a fighter nicknamed Big Baby, huh? You want to fight a baby, huh? You R. Kelly, huh? You like babies? Yeah, you want to fight a guy named Big Baby, huh? That's what you tell her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want to fight someone named Big Baby. So the guy named Bronze Bomber, you don't want no parts. You don't want to fight him. But the guy named Big Baby, that's who you want to fight in America for less than 50 mil, huh? Yeah. I wish you had more time. Let's get it, bruh. I run boxing. Y'all find out 2019, this is our year. Oh, man, we just having fun with the game. Yeah, Anthony Joshua, now he's inspired, huh? He want to make his USA debut, huh? Bravo. Yeah, he fighting on the zone now, huh? He want to come to America. Yeah, he didn't want to come to America for Deontay, but he didn't want to come for Luis King Kong. King Kong! Yeah, he didn't want to come for King Kong. He want to come for somebody nicknamed Big Baby Miller. Big Baby. You ready? Yeah, you want to fight babies, huh? You want to fight 317-pound babies, huh? Let's get it, bro. Yeah, okay. So one guy's name is King Kong. The other guy's name is Bronze Bomber. You want to fight the guy Big Baby. He got the nickname Big Baby. That's who you choose to fight, huh? Dillian White, huh? He's the body snatcher. You don't want to fight about it. You want to fight a big baby. I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. Bro, it's a wrap for all y'all. Old media, that shit's done. Y'all you done, son. You done. Hey, shout out to Luis Ortiz. Viva all my Cubanos. Ortiz is a beast. Shout out to Tyson Fury. Win, lose, or draw represents a very good cause. Shows people, through mental health issues that you can achieve anything and get it done. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Strong, cornfed from Alabama. Showed you can make it out the mud. Deal with segregation, separation, not be paid reparations. To this day. And you can still represent your people and represent America, not just in the Olympics, but with your values and with your thoughts. What up, y'all? Dan need to go eat some more McDonald's. Who Dan? Why did Adrian Broner try him? He's like, do you really believe you won? He's like, yeah, hell yeah, I believe I won. He said, like, when you go get that burger and you believe you want cheese on it. Hey, Adrian, man, about burgers. He said, when you order a burger and you believe you want cheese on it. Hey, Broner tried it with that. Oh, man, AB, about burgers. Angus beef. That motherfucker said, when you believe you want cheese on that burger. That was so out of pocket that he just said that on the mic. That motherfucker. Angus beef, about burgers. Arby's barbecue. Hey, brother ain't got no sense. That shit was funny. Motherfucker said, he said, when you believe, he said, yeah, I believe I won. Like, when you order a burger, you believe you want cheese on it. Broner ain't got no type of chill. That shit was funny. That burger shit made no sense. Hey, you slow as fuck. You remember that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr.? What's it called? Radio? Yeah, if they ever reboot that, you need to audition for that. Cause you slow? What you mean it didn't make sense? Everybody else got the joke except for you. Remember Radio where he was like touching the radio and turning the station, making them faces? Yeah, that's you. If you can't understand that joke, then you it's not registering. It was really easy to understand. You talking about, that made no sense. What do you mean, man? I don't get it. Why is he talking about food at a post-fight press conference, No, you could say it's tasteless, it's rude, it was over the top. That's cool. I'm not tripping off that. But if you saying you don't understand it, you Cuba and Radio. Remember he was making all them face. That motherfucker was trying hard for the Oscar. He was making all them faces and shit in shopping carts and shit. Like playing with sticks. Nah, bro. You ain't getting the Oscar for this. Boys in the Hood, that shit was dope. But this is a little bit too far with you. What was that movie about? Like, did he play football? I forgot. Anyway. It made perfect sense. Everybody knew what he was talking about and why he said that. That man said, I got the mic. I'll fuck you up on here. Cuba Gooding Jr. can act. Yeah, Jerry Maguire. His brother, see, y'all don't know. Y'all new booties. Y'all don't know. Nickelodeon used to have dope shows and shit. And his brother was on Wild and Crazy Kids. Is that the shit? Was that? I forgot the name of it. But Omar, the one that was in Baby Boy, he was on Nickelodeon. Wild and Crazy Kids, I think. That shit was dope. See, y'all new booty, y'all don't know about good TV. Y'all got like Love and Hip Hop and shit. They used to have like dope cartoons and like X-Men cartoon that they used to have. Just the intro used to go stupid, you know, and like sitcoms, like, you know, like Martin and Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx. Here I come, here I come. That shit. We had dope shit. Family Double Dare, Legend of the Hidden Temple, Nickelodeon Guts. Y'all ain't got nothing like that. Y'all got iPads and Netflix and apps and shit. Y'all weak. That's why these people, these kids don't be rapping about nothing. I be with your bitch in the bushes. I be with your bitch in the bushes. I be with the two in the bushes. I put in the two with the titty. Pull it with the shit. Wait, what? Yeah, Family Double Dare. That shit. What's that secret of Alex Mack? The bitch turned into like the T-1000 or something? Liquid metal? Yeah, all that shit was wet back in the day. Y'all got dumbass cartoons. And, like, I don't have no kids, but like, you know, it's funny, my brother and sister don't have no kids either. They older than me. But when I go to people, like my friend's house, and they have kids and shit, they be watching... The cartoons be like weird and shit. Yeah, someone said salute your shorts. See, that's what I'm saying. Salute. Was it Camp Onawana? What the shit was? I forgot what the shit was called. But yeah, we had good shit. Voltron, Transformers, He-Man, Ninja Turtles.
What is Shredder? We must get to the Technodrome. Oh, the portal is closing.
Krang was hella out of pocket. And then they had Uncle Phil doing Shredder's voice. Oh, there's something in the room.
What is Shredder?
Like, man, like cartoons used to just be so over the top. Like their voice, like bad guys actually sounded like bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember G.I. Joe? Knowing is half the battle. They used to try to teach you some shit at the end after all this violence and motherfuckers was getting clapped. They had that 30 dick and they was spraying and people getting shot. And then they try to teach you some shit at the end. Hey, put that cigarette down. Knowing is half the battle. Like, man, I'm trying to get these guns y'all got. Fuck what you talking about with the cigarette shit. I mean, you trying to teach me after you show me all this violence. Yeah, y'all got extendo clips and Gatling guns, and you trying to teach me something. Hey kids, you shouldn't eat sweets before you go to bed. Man, fuck all that. I'm trying to get them Gatling guns and all that shit the G.I. Joes had. But anyway, like what is it? The Cobra commanders and shit. Serpentor. What was the dude's name? They like actually talk like snakes. Like they make them talk like that. We must get the G.I. Joes. Like, why are you making actual snake noises and shit? Yeah, Inspector Gadget. That's what I'm saying. I'll get you, Gadget. All you see is Dr. Claw's fucking hands. You never see his face. Motherfucker look like Seal. Kiss from a row on the grave. Ooh. They never show you his face and shit. Motherfucker look like Michael Blackson. Try again, motherfucker. Hey, Gadget, do you know you're dealing with it? Try again, motherfucker. Why didn't they show his face? Yeah, he kept petting that cat. Dragon Ball Z, see? Oh, kid. I used to watch Heathcliff. That shit used to be dope to me. Bruh, kids don't even know about my boy Popeye. That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker, listen, this is how I know Popeye was strong. If you can open a canned good with one hand, hey, you buff. You swole as fuck. Because I have tried with like those cheap can opener, not the electric can opener. Some of the hand ones, and it'd be hard to open a can. This motherfucker Popeye would be like squeezing. You just opened a whole can of spinach with one hand. Hey, you ripped. Your forearms, I don't know, you on roids. That motherfucker on clenbuterol or some shit. If you can open canned goods just like by squeezing it. Lil Rascal, Three Stooges. Damn, how old are you? Them motherfuckers like, of mice and men. Like, you naming some old ass shit. Hey, I don't know. Hey, bro. I don't know how old you are. You say some, like, what about the Marx Brothers? Like, fucking Hitler's Comedy Hour. Like, bro, how old are you, bro? Nah, I'm not as old as this dude. This dude's talking about some shit. He's like, I Love Lucy. What? Hey, bro. This motherfucker said some old ass shit. Like, fuck, Dick Van Dyke Show. Shit, I ain't that old, motherfucker. You motherfuckers watching Mr. Ed and shit. Hey, I wasn't born for all that. I don't know. Tales from the Crypt went hard. That motherfucker had that little bit of, like, how you a skull and you got that little bit of hair still. His shit, he let it bang like Hulk Hogan. You know, like Hulk Hogan when he started boxing. I mean, not boxing. When he started balding, he just let this shit bang. That's how the Crypt Keeper had his shit. This shit was like laid. He had this shit laid, but his whole roof, his roof was gone. But he had like a little bit. He had that Hulk Hogan. He had the moon roof. Motherfucker be laughing at his own jokes. Tales from the Crypt. Like, I think the Crypt Keeper used to be high. I think he used to be a Crip too. From LA. That was high. Tales from the, like, these stories you telling sound like some high people shit. I never watched that Aeon Flux. I know they did a movie with that too. Damn, somebody said Creep Show. I remember that movie. Remember that dude was like, thanks for the ride, lady. Leslie Nielsen was there. I seen that. I remember Creep Show. I like that type of shit. The movies are different. Tales from the Hood was even dope too. Ah yes, the shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit. Tales from the Dark Side, that was dope. With little gremlins and shit. Yeah. Creep Show was dope. Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Hood. Those all went. I like that. Bones with Snoop Dogg was not dope. Never say that again. That was horrible. I seen that movie Bones. And I fuck with Snoop, but that shit was not. No. And first of all, it's like Snoop. I can't get paid. It like he sound and act and dressed and acted like regular Snoop. Motherfucker was chasing people. Run, bitch. Hey, nephew, better run. Like, if you trying to kill me, don't be calling me nephew and shit. For shizzle dizzle. Hey, you better run, nephew, nigga. Like, that, no, bro. I'm not, it's not scary. I can't get scared of somebody who's 6'5" with a perm talking about, yeah, you better run, nephew. Get the fuck up on then. Fuck you, cut. Like, nah, bro. That shit was weak. That motherfucker said Bones. Hell nah. Motherfucker was just la da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G. I got a bone to pick with you, nigga. Like, nah, bro. This motherfucker rapping, trying to kill me. Nah, bro. This motherfucker got the BET super package. He fuck with that BET pack. I like Vampire Brooklyn, but that was more of like a comedy. I like the part where Eddie Murphy was like, the guy kept talking and he was like, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Don't ever say Bones. No, bro. Hey, Candyman was lightweight scary. You know what movie scared me? Like, I used to be able to like stay up and watch like Freddy Krueger's and all that Chucky. I never really got scared of that. But the movie that scared me was Pet Sematary, the first one. I don't know why. Like, the dude was in the hospital bed. He got up, his shit was leaking. And that little boy, Gage, yeah, I don't know why that scared me. I seen The Sixth Man with, that's the one with Marlon Wayans, right? I like that. Chucky never scared. I beat the fuck out of Chucky. It's a doll, and they like, he's like, you fucking slut, you bitch. Like, hell nah, bro. It's a doll. What the fuck? Like, I can't lose. I'm a pretty big dude. I can't lose to no fucking doll. I don't know. I never got scared with Chucky. I like Chucky though, but he be talking that shit. He's like, hey John, I gotta get out of this goddamn body, John. You mean to tell me I gotta stay in the body of a 7-year-old boy, John? No fucking way. Chucky used to talk that shit. And he was like, you learned the voodoo. You've perverted everything that I taught you. You know, John, you shouldn't leave your things hanging around, John. That motherfucker, he had a voodoo doll. Like, why the fuck would... Hey, see, I was a smart-ass kid, yo. Why the fuck would you have a voodoo doll of yourself? Like that, I understand he was like a voodoo priest or whatever, or into black magic, but who the fuck would make a voodoo doll of themselves? That shit was dumb as fuck. That man Chucky found it though. He was like, hey, you know, John, you shouldn't leave your things around here, John. And he was like, hey, give it back. Yeah, sure. How you want it? Broken leg? Oh! Hey, that shit was hella funny. That man Chucky was... They need to reboot that with Canelo in it. You know, Child's Play, starring Canelo. That motherfucker Canelo looked like that. I was born ready. Yeah, they need to put that. Since we like boxing, so I'll watch that. Fucking Chucky starring Canelo. That motherfucker will beat your ass with body shots and make you take a knee. Now that'd be scary if he was doing what he was doing to Rocky Fielding more than a fucking doll. Yeah, put Canelo in there. He got that red hair. You mean to tell me I gotta be in the body of an 11-year-old boy, John? I like when Chucky would like beat Andy's ass and have him like lightweight knocked out and be trying to do the spell on him, and he's like, and he's just like, Ake Dewey Dembala Yakuze Esta Motor Mortrice Quarimor. Like, this dude was really Yake Asta La Quimbele. That motherfucker was tripping. He was saying like Bone Thugs and Harmony lyrics. Ake Dewey Dembala and I'm gonna miss everybody. This dude was like really saying chants though. That shit was funny. He's like, Esta Fior Quarimor, give me the power, I beg of you. That shit was dope. Oh, I fuck with Predator too. Want some candy? See, y'all taking me back. These are all classic. I fuck with Predator 2, but it can't top Predator 1 to me. Predator 1, because Arnold, that was just like so much testosterone. This dude had a Gatling gun and knocked down a whole jungle. Like that, you can't top that. And even that buff ass handshake, Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers, and Arnold. Yeah, hey Dylan, you son of a bitch. And then they was both flexing hella hard. buff ass handshake. That was so unnecessary. They like spray Windex on their shit and baby oil. Predator 1 was just too much of a classic. Yeah, what the fuck are you? What are you doing? Arnold talking to the alien like just a regular person. Yeah, what are you doing? Leave me down there. Yeah. Like, how you know he speaks English? Hey, King Corleone, I know. See, we be watching too many movies. He said, "You better hide your baby oil. You better hide that big ass forehead." That's that Rock and Tyrese from. I seen that. The Rock tried him with that. This did talk about everything but boxing. Man, get Mario Williams the fuck up out of here. He must be new. I talk about what the fuck I want on my channel. If you don't like it, check out. Just like a hotel, just check out. But now my shooter's gonna check you out. This guy talks about everything but boxing. Leave. I don't want you guys here. Like, what don't you understand? Bruh, I'm laughing so hard. Keep fucking up my shit. Oh, you smoking weed? Yeah, that's all bad then. No, that's how Arnold. Yeah, what are you doing? Get me down there. Motherfucker Arnold be inventing sound effects and shit. He like transitioned from like Mr. Olympia, like lifting them heavy ass weights and grunts into sound effect. He just took the grunts from the workouts from pumping iron. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck noises are you making right now? My man came from Austria with them sounds. I'm the governor of California. Get to the chopper. Someone said he in auto-tune. Y'all are out of control. He really is. They need to put auto-tune on Arnold. Hey, what are you doing? Let me buy you a drink. On point, I will destroy you with the Stone Cold Steve Austin. I never perfected Stone Cold or Arnold. Oh, I could do a better Arnold. I'm just fucking around though. Hey, you can't fuck with me on my Stallone. You can't fuck with Stallone. I know I got my Stallone on deck. Hey, yo, Tommy, you want to fight? Let me tell you something you already know, kid. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and cruel place, and it'll drag out. Like, you not fucking with my Stallone. I got the Stallone, yeah. Let me tell you something you already know, kid. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and cruel place, and it'll beat you there if you let it. Sorry, I'm late. That's how Stallone be talking in all his movies. Hey, I don't want to see you fight this guy. You don't know if you... Anyway, what's up with everybody? I seen your father. He lost you there. Hey, Drago was so ridiculous. I never seen the Creed. I never watched the sequel. But Rocky IV, Drago was hella out of pocket. If he dies, he dies. I must break you. You will lose. What's up, Ego? I just came back from uni. Shout out to the 313. Nah, I didn't get to see Creed 2. I don't know why I didn't end up going. King Corleone, you're not fucking with my Stallone. Let me get... Oh, my gosh. We gonna see. Best boxing movie? I can't think of just one. I'm just gonna spout. The Rocky series. Cinderella Man was dope. $1 Million Baby was dope. I even fuck with Cuba Gooding Jr. Gladiator. That shit was kind of tight. What else is a boxing movie? What other boxing? I know they got Southpaw and all that. That was solid. That was all right. The Great White Hope, Undisputed. Who's Undisputed? Wesley Snipes? Oh, Denzel as Hurricane. That was a dope one. That motherfucker, Denzel, but that is a boxing movie because he was a boxer, but Denzel killed that role. He was in solitary confinement. Yeah, motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, y'all think you, man, shut the fuck up. Like, he was like really talking to himself. I forgot what he was saying, but he was like, yeah, okay, you think you in here? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Huh? You think you can do this to me? And he was like having these conversations. Yeah. Now, you know your old ladies. And he was just having these conversations. I was like, this Denzel really got, I fuck with Zell. He just be getting too into character. Every single role, he makes you believe it. I even fuck with Denzel's old shit, like Mississippi Masala and like Ricochet. Yeah, now I'm putting the gun down nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now the only weapon I got is useless unless you a pretty girl. The motherfucker shot him like that. That shit was dope. Yeah, I think you get the point now, Blake. Someone said Ninja 2. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Demolition Man's that's one of my all-time movies. I like Wesley he was so raw in that movie. Yeah, I wish I knew. Simon Says die. Do you have anything fresh to say on your behalf? Yeah, I do. Teddy bear. That's my shit. Wesley, even in the beginning, like the whole movie, Wesley was killing. He was killing my boggle. Or when he was in the, he's like, freeze, Phoenix. And Wesley had that little blowtorch. He's like, what you got, soldier boy? Don't take another step. Set your ass on fire. That shit was hella funny. He killed the role as Ed. Who's Ed? I don't know who's Ed. Who's Ed? Leonardo DiCaprio over Denzel Washington. Don't at me. I can't. I fuck with Leo. I fuck with Zell, and I fuck with Brad Pitt, and then of course like Pacino and De Niro. Heavy. Those are my. I like Joe Pesci too. Like, and he be raw in these gangster. Joe Pesci is probably like the rawest 4'11" guy. Like that, he'll really boss up on you. Like on Casino. I ask you, when the fuck did I ask you? Get this through your head, you motherfucker, you. Joe Pesci will boss up on you. And he like 4 foot, he like 5'1" maybe. He's like, yeah, you asked me for protect. I asked you, when the fuck, get this through your head, you motherfucker, you. I like Joe Pesci. Gary Oldman, yeah, he's an all-time. I think one of my favorite roles Gary Oldman killed is a movie called True Romance, where he played Drexel. He was like basically like this white guy pimp that acted Jamaican. He's like, yeah, I'm here to pick up Alabama. What the fuck is that bitch? She's with me. Who the fuck are you? I'm her husband. You see, when I ask if you want some dinner, I start chowing down. I say to myself, this motherfucker, he carrying on about like he ain't got a care in the world. Who knows? Maybe he don't. Maybe this fool's such a bad motherfucker. He ain't got to worry about nothing. He just sit down and watch my motherfucking TV. You ain't even sat down yet. See, I don't have me in my monologue get back to my acting shit, you know what I'm saying? He said his wife was she was a call girl. That's what they called it. Yeah, she was a prostitute. You're right. Now I know I'm as pretty. He said, but I ain't as pretty as a couple of titties. A motherfucking Charlie Bronson. Listen here, Charlie. None of this bullshit is necessary. I ain't got no kind of hold over Alabama. James Earl Jones is the best actor of all time. I don't know about that. James got some. James, what movie? Okay, Star Wars, dope. Sandlot, dope. Coming to America as the father, dope. But what other movie? What other movie are you talking about with James Earl Jones? I'm trying to think of what he was even in. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson got fucked up haircuts in every movie. His hair is always through. Coming to America fucked up. Who the fuck is this asshole? If you do not put the weapon away, I'll be forced to thrash you. Freeze you, diseased rhinoceros pizzle. Nah, bro. Samuel L's hair be fucked up. Mr. Glass and all that. That motherfuckers, he be looking like fucking Macy Gray and shit. I tried to say goodbye and I choke. I'm trying to walk away and I stumble. His hair is fucked up in every movie. Pulp Fiction, all that shit. His hair is fucked up in every movie. Jerry Curl, Mr. Glass, Mr. Glass in The Unbreakable, his shit be fucked up. The Negotiator, he had like red hair. Hey, somebody with my government name and a picture of me, block them. Got him. Remember The Negotiator? He had like red hair or some shit, looking like Michael Blackson and Cisco and shit. Ooh, that dress so scandalous, and I know another can't handle it. Down, 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 down. That's how Joshua came to the ring for the Povetkin fight. His shit was matted down. Why didn't he get a haircut for the Povetkin fight? Was that supposed to be proving a point? Motherfucker, Joshua is mod. Like, I know you got enough money for a barber. I don't know why he just went to the ring like that in the Povetkin. Go look at the tape. But anyway, let's talk about some let's talk about some things. Because y'all gonna have me talking about movies all day. But that's what happens when you can kill the game, when you winning. Joshua is in. That's a good segue because we were just talking about Joshua. Nah, he didn't come out to the thong song, and that's doing too much. Hey, shit, some of them UK dudes, they be coming out to like cliche shit. And you know what the funny thing is? Like, a lot of people from the UK, like the fans and shit, be talking shit about America, but their fighters always come out to American shit. Come out to Adele. Why don't you come out to that? Hello, it's me. I was wondering. You know, British, they got some good singers and artists. Come out to that British shit. That grime music. They be coming out to Tupac, Hail Mary, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see. What do we have here now? Like, why are you coming out to, coming out to Roy Jones? Can't be stopped, can't be touched. Everybody want to be like the U.S., man. We got so much history, like, especially like music and shit. We got two, we got every Whitney Houston, Beyonce, Michael Jackson. U.S. had like, I'm not saying people from other areas didn't do their thing. Shit, we got Selena, we got everybody, Tupac, Jimi Hendrix. The U.S. got it. And similarly, that's why you got to come to the U.S. to become a star. Conor McGregor, if he just stayed his ass in Ireland, he wouldn't be as big. Because he already has Irish fans on lock. People want to see people that look like them, talk like them, like, successful and making it. So he already has that. Plus, he developed a fan base in America. That's how you really win. Same thing with Pacquiao. Pacquiao, he was already popular, I'm sure, in the Philippines to a degree, but it's when he came to America and got embraced by America. And this is what we've been telling Anthony Joshua. And Joshua was like, no, it's mad. I want to stay. I want to stay at home. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't make sense. Joshua really went from being anti coming to America, saying there was really virtually no point to come to America. Man, every major fighter, Lennox Lewis, Triple G, Pacquiao, Canelo don't fight in Mexico. When's the last time Canelo fought in Mexico? Remember that girl meme? When's the last time Canelo fought in Mexico for a professional fight? You know, Edwin Valero, he ain't from, he wasn't from here. He's from Venezuela. Marcos Maidana, he retired and he lived in Argentina, but he wasn't fighting in Argentina beyond a certain point. Let's get it, man. My PayPal is linked to all of my videos. It's in the description, like in the description box. Or you could put directed by Ego, but that I don't know. I would rather click a link, because if someone, you might fuck around, send the wrong person the shit. Like, I be having stalkers and shit. They'd be like, directed by Lego. Fuck around. You send the money to the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all know that bitch sued IG and won? The girl from that meme? Oh, wow. She sued because she became a meme. Well, she looked dumb in the shit. She probably got embarrassed. Why did she do that? What happens in life that requires you to do your fucking hand like that? And I don't understand that. Shit. That's a come up though. She got a bag. Shit, let me do something stupid. Make a meme out of me. I'll sue the fuck out of anybody. Let's get it. Anybody can't get it. Ah, man, Shoot. What caused that? Like, you just at Chipotle and they ran out of something? I don't know. I don't know why she even did that. She got that bag though. See, man, people be lazy too. Like Chris Brown, the girl said he raped her, and then now he's out of jail. Like, so it sounded like the story didn't add up. That, like, people be scandalous trying to come up. Work for your shit. Wow, we just got that big boy. Look, just right now, we got a $150 PayPal. Is that you, Real Brother 32? Is your name Antonio? That is you. I could tell by your comment. Damn. Shout out to look. God damn it. Sorry for cussing. Not really, but y'all got to give it up for this man, Real Brother. Oh shit. Y'all have my bank card showing? Hold on. Hey, y'all some fucking hackers. Y'all got this out. Y'all made my Apple Pay show up. My fucking bank card exposed to the fucking internet. Hell nah. Y'all try to play me. What the fuck? Y'all try to hack into my phone. Like, yeah, hold on. Show that the screen again. What's the 3-digit code on the back? Hey, my bad. Yeah, y'all try to get me. I looked up, my fucking bank card was on Apple Pay. What the hell? Hold on. I just want y'all to know it's real in the field. We working. Real Brother 32. Look. I told you, this shit is not a game, man. You work hard, people want to see you win. They want to help in ways that they can. Everything helps. Anything helps. I'm out here hustling. Man, what the hell? Really? Hold on. Just so you know, man, we keep it transparent. Really? Shout out to Real Brother 32. We the livest live stream. I don't know what the hell is happening. Here, this is better. Shout out to the livest live stream on YouTube, the realest host reporter with the realest channel members and shooters. Salute my G. Hit me up when you get to DMV. Oh, see, I can't show you because he got his number in the joint. I got you though. Listen, if y'all want this stream to continue, y'all better show my man Real Brother 32 some love. Can we get some clap emojis? Clap emojis. He said Real Brother 30. He said Real Brother 32 a millionaire. Listen. He handling his business. Steak dinner when you come. Man, steak, that's my favorite food damn near. So it's on. Shout out to Real Brother 32. You know, what you guys do is phenomenal. I told you, 2019, we not playing any type of games. Like I'm just trying to figure everything out. Everything is like going crazy right now. So I'm just trying to map it out. It all started like my wheels have been turning real heavy for the last few months. So I appreciate that. He said I'm well off, but I support my people. Shout out to you. Told you this shit is real. Ego's army. Real one. Real Brother 32. Thank you again. I told y'all thought it was a game. And that's what happens when, like, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this to gloat, anything like that. When you're real, and people feel that shit. I tell y'all all the time. That's why I'm the people's champ. There's a lot of people, they want to be known. They want to be celebrities. They want to have a popular channel, and they want to go your own path. You know, you got to go your own path, because there's a lot of people who they'll say and do whatever to try to appease people. But that's not true support. Especially, like, you got to look at it. To be a minority, to be a black man and have a business, a lot of people want to coon. They want to coon and say what and pander to people that don't really support them. But they'll act like they support what you're saying, so you never really know. Like, I promise you, there is no coon channel, bar for bar, line for line, there's no coon channel getting super chats that I've seen that are anything close to fucking with mine or other channels that are real. Do you get what I'm saying? Name a time you've seen like one of these coon channels get $150 super chat in one super chat, one fell swoop, one person, one subscriber, you know, to that channel just dropped a bag like that. I'm trying to tell you, that's just crazy. These people be selling them soul and saying whatever, trying to cater to rate. I'm me, you know. I do a little bit of Denzel. Yeah, okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You know, do what are you doing? You know, do a little Arnold. I'm myself. I'm true to this. I don't have to sell my soul. That's why I sleep great at night. You know, I got a business and I'm focused on that each and every day. And people will reward you for that. They see you out there putting in the work. They see you out there hustling. They see you trying. They see you coming with the news. They see you giving thoughts. They know. Like, this motherfucker keep coming back with my government name and a picture of me that he found on the internet playing games. That's cool. You ain't getting no money doing that. You're not making, what do you get from that? I don't care. You can keep doing that. But when we out here, you know, people's champ, enjoying life, is always on to try to, all in the video, try to rain on the parade. We getting $150 super chat, chilling, joking, doing impressions, talking this boxing. We've been right on a lot of the issues that we've talked about. Life is good, man. And life is also what you make it. You know, a lot of people pocket watching Real Brother now because he's spending so much money. Worry about you. Worry about your game plan. All this stuff is accessible to anybody. You know, I tell people all the time, to be an entrepreneur, this ain't, I didn't go to no entrepreneurial like charm school. You learn on the job. Nah, I've never heard of Vader geared chair. This is the same chair Floyd Mayweather was in after me. Floyd copied me when he fought Tension. Floyd want to be like me now. Let me stop before Floyd start doing these videos stunting on me. The motherfucker said, Ego, he gonna say I want to sit in the same chair. I barely even know who the fuck you are, Ego. Like, let me stop for Floyd stunt on me. Make one of them Instagram videos. I don't know why people all in my business, and I gotta watch, you know, for every day of the week. If I want to go away on vacation for 1 month, I got 30 watch. Like, okay, we get it, motherfucker. You gotta watch for the whole month. No, I'm just saying, if I want to extend my trip and I want to go away for, let's say, 2 months, I got these like. This motherfucker got 2 months worth of diamond watches right now. Floyd, you stingy. What you have 2 wrists and you got 60 plus watches that are worth more than my car. Hey, you stingy, Floyd. Floyd be trying to show you how broke you really are. Sometimes when I like to enjoy the finer things. So if I want to eat a bagel, I gotta put cream cheese with gold sprinkles, this real 24 karat gold in the cream cheese. Like, this motherfucker eating 24 karat bagels now? Floyd, huh? This what you doing with your money, Floyd? The racists be mad as fuck as Floyd. That's just stupid. Who needs that on their bagel? I just get a $2 everything bagel for my bagel. They be mad at Floyd. It's his money though. Let him spend on whatever the fuck he want. Floyd be spending money though. Motherfucker be, and then he'll brag and show you. Yeah. He be spending money. If I order something from Amazon Prime, I just can't have no regular box cutter. So you see, my box cutter, it is made from 100% pure elephant tusk. Like, bro, you to open boxes? Like, really, bro? Like, I gotta have to find this box. Like, really, Floyd? Floyd said, what government shut down? Yeah, he probably would say some shit like that. I know a lot of people, they got to go to work for free. But me, I made smart investments. I easily clear a couple mil every couple weeks. Like, that's nice, Floyd. We broke as fuck. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. I'm like, yeah, I just got $150 super chat. You see, I was at the MGM in the tower by myself. I rented out the whole floor and I had to shit real quick, so I used $100 bill to wipe my ass. And then I still have more, so I used another $50 bill, which you just got on your super chat. Like, really, Floyd? You just wiping your ass with money now, bro? Motherfuckers care how Floyd spend his money. Listen, I'm gonna hurt some feelings. Floyd make more money than Canelo. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. Every time I talk about this, motherfuckers be mad. Floyd make more money in this game than Canelo. Facts. See, we live in such a society where, like, don't get it twisted. Canelo making way more money than me and most of us, but Floyd make more money than him. People keep saying like Floyd's jealous of Canelo, and I don't understand that aspect. You know, like Floyd's still out here making money. Floyd has mastered this shit. This motherfucker making Canelo about to fight Daniel Jacobs. I don't know how much he getting for that particular 30-something mil. Floyd got almost 10 million to fight Rush Hour 5. Why would they not want my help? You know, he got 10 million for one round. Floyd know how to finagle and, you know, and get people's buy-in. And you know, if he came back and fought Pacquiao, with Pacquiao beating Broner, Lil Bro, and all that, he can make some money right there. People always complain and say this and that. Oh, look. Y'all sneaking with it. Hold up. My dude Hamza back in the building. Hold on. Hey, I haven't seen Hamza. I didn't see him in the chat. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. We got to show love to my dude Hamza. Really weird that it won't come up. We just got a $5 super chat from my dude Hamza. He said he out here. It says, yo, what's good? This is Hamza S. You know real, recognize real. From Curacayo to the Bay Area. Keep up the good work. Boop. Shout out to my dude Hamza. We out here, we working. Oh, Hamza's working. Shout out to Hamza, man. Show my dude some love. No, I appreciate it. Like I said, like I'm a one-man band for the most part, so we just trying to shake shit up, get to everything. And see, and you know what I'm so grateful and humbled that boxing, like, you know, you put the work in and the fans tend to reward you for that. Like they fuck with you, fuck with the movement, and just help out, you know, just help out the movement. I got people, like I said, I went to Wilder Fury. Somebody said, I take my room. What? You know, and it's great. And you know, it just, I wouldn't change anyway, but it just helps keep you humble when you're that close and connected to the people, Ego's Army and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to switch up. If you ever hear anyone talking about Ego switched up, I wouldn't believe it. You know, I'm the same OG, the same person I've always been. You know, anybody that's known me for any length of time, period. But yeah, man, the love and support is great. Definitely great. And see, you know, and that it also keeps me super grounded. Like, I know I don't, when I cover the fight, I don't have to do, like, I don't have to, like, I wish you guys could see, you know, I'm not no snitch and stuff, but I wish you guys could see behind the scenes some of the stuff that goes down in this boxing. A lot of these dudes be acting like mad ass, like straight up groupies. Like, you know, I don't want to get to that. Like, I'm not trying to sound like cocky, but motherfucker, I'm the star. Like, people come to my channel and fuck with me too. You know, you get what I'm saying? So I don't want to get to a point where it's like I'm like acting like a groupie over a fighter. And I'm sure the fighters probably appreciate that too. Like, people act like they'll lose their mind, like they, you know, just do foul shit to try to get an interview, you know, just different stuff like that. I've had like little situations where let's say it's a media roundtable and there's multiple ones of us, like around Daniel Jacobs or whoever, and then here's an example. Jacobs at his media day paid me a compliment and says, you do a great job, you know, I watch your videos, blah blah blah. And then he, like, then I asked him a question about his fight with Golovkin. Do you know people cut that out of the video? Do you get what I'm saying? People were telling me like channels cut that out of the video because he was showing me love. I didn't tell him to do that. But that's the type of shit I'm talking about. You know, that's crazy. Like, just cut it out the video. Like they don't want, like motherfuckers don't want, you don't want that to be, because they don't want it to be seen. Like, oh shit, Jacobs is just showing this love. And it wasn't like this long drawn, like he was just, you know, stroking my ego for 15 minutes. He just said, hey, you do a real good job, brother. I appreciate you, blah, blah, blah. They cut the shit out. You know, it's like with the part where that would have happened, and they're like, nah, ain't nobody gonna see this shit. You know, they did it like the Dr. Dre Detox album. The shit ain't coming out. But I got the tape too. So, you know, I put it on my channel and people were showing love. You know, little stuff like that. Like, I don't got to do all that. I don't got to, if someone gets love, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm a real one. I don't got to, you know, hate on no one. I didn't tell Jacobs to do that. He did it. You feel me? I you know, I wouldn't go out of my way to do that. Like, you just watching the video and then the 2 minutes where he was showing me love in my channel, and then just you deliberately cut it out. You feel what I'm saying? Deliberately cut it out. And then resume right when he starts talking about other shit. And then, you know, people would do stuff like that, and then it'd be at little spot. Let's say we're interviewing Adrian Broner or something. Motherfuckers will take all of my questions and try to upload it real quick. I remember Ego and Jacobs' interview, and Jacobs kept it 100. See, shout out to Edward. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't fear. I don't fret. I don't fear. I know the real ones know what it is and what it ain't. And it makes you look worse if you cut the shit out. It makes you look worse because I'm gonna put it on, and then and the fans are gonna know that you didn't put the shit up, that you deliberately cut it out. But you know, let's say we're interviewing Broner or whatever. Like, I'll be asking what I feel are good questions. Motherfuckers will rush to put up my shit first. Like, why don't you put up the questions you asked him first? You know? Luckily for me, that's what happens when you are the star of the channel. You know, when you are the star of the channel, I don't have to do all. I don't have to, like, you know, yes, I try to get the videos up promptly, but it's not like dire straits. I don't have to, you know, step on no one's toes for views, and I don't got to do all that. But like, real talk, I believe in human decency. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's times where you and multiple media members will have the same footage. It's inevitable, you know. But there's people be doing little trick shit like, oh shit, Ego asked Gervonta Tank Davis a good ass question, got a good ass response, and then rush to put my shit up. Why you rush to put my shit up? You know, because you know it's not gonna be attributed to me. You know, I see all types of shit going on in this game. You know, I see people write whole ass articles. Look at here's an example. This is how real I am, and I'm telling y'all the truth. Out of all the major websites, you notice these motherfuckers don't mention my name. So even if I ask a question and I put the video up, they don't say, oh, Gervonta said blah, blah, blah to Boxingego. You notice they don't do that. Like, if you go on a website, so even if I prompted the question, if the video's on my page and I'm the first one with it up, and you know they got the information from my channel, do you notice they don't put my name? Because they know we already winning. They don't want to celebrate. They don't want to help them. They know what we doing. Just look at that. But then it'll be a little ass YouTuber, and it'll be like, you know, Boxing Digest, you know, Wilder said this, or Leo Santa Cruz said this to blah blah blah's Bob's Boxing or some shit like that. Study the signs. I'm telling y'all. Study the signs. You'll see it. Like, so, okay, you find little small ass YouTube channels with an interview and you cite them, but then you don't cite my shit, and you know you got the shit from me. Okay. And you know it was my question. Okay. But that's what happens. Me, I don't care about none of that because I'm real at the end of the day, and I don't have no competition. There ain't nobody in this game is no fucking competition to me. Straight up, straight like that. Nobody. Man, woman, I don't have no competition because my competition is that reflection in the mirror. Ain't nobody came in the game like me. Ain't nobody done what I've done in the fashion I've done it. Never sold my soul, stayed true to myself, you know. So me, I'm different. I'm built different. I don't have to do. You seen my dude, Real Brother 32, my dude Hamza. We got $155, $160 for 5 minutes of talking, you know, or because it happened within 5 minutes. These other dudes got to scramble around and, you know, get Broner tying his shoes and all. I don't have to do all that. I try to give y'all what I can get, you know, but I still have human decency. I hate people that ask them softball questions. Oh, AJ, what's your favorite ice cream? Hey, Kid Corleone, I already know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. That's why AJ, sometimes when he comes to America, it's like really like the movie Coming to America. When Eddie Murphy, he's not used to American culture, and he went to get a haircut and got fucking stretched. You know, they cut off his ponytail. That'd be $25. You know, or he's like, I love Lisa. And they're like, hey, shut the fuck up. You know, it's a different culture. That's how it is when Joshua comes here. He's not used to it. Like Sky Sports, they don't typically be asking him like crazy stuff or things that put him on the spot. They ask him easy stuff that makes him feel comfortable. Shout out to Kane, exactly. What's it like fighting in front of 100,000 people? No pressure at all on that question. You know, easy to answer. You know, you never hear like, what's it like fighting a guy that was once your mandatory, like Luis Ortiz? Why doesn't he take a priority over Gerald Miller or over Dillian White? Why is he not in the short list? That's a solid question. Why is Luis Ortiz not considered for June in New York, but the motherfuckers main evented in New York versus Bryant Jennings and main evented and did good numbers and did over 1 million. You hear me? He did over 1 million with Wilder at the Barclays Center on Showtime when HBO was still around in the boxing arena. In fact, Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken, appeared in New York the same night Sergey Kovalev fought Igor Mikhalkin in New York. And HBO, this was kind of like the writing was on the wall, like I've been told y'all. Kovalev fought in New York, Wilder fought in New York. HBO has a bigger subscriber base, and Showtime did better numbers. They did over 1 million with Wilder and Luis Ortiz, you know, and that's good for Showtime. With the amount of subscribers that they had, doing over 1 million and beating HBO, that's big. HBO fought Kovalev and Sullivan Barrera versus Dimitri Bivol was on that card, but the card did half, like probably less than half of what Wilder Ortiz did. You know why? Because one was a better fight, and the world knows that. 80% of the crowd can't see you at Wembley, so you're really fighting in front of 20,000. Yeah, it's different than stadiums. Maya said you can easily tell AJ doesn't know how to handle those questions because he gets irritated easily when people ask the tough stuff. True. Like when DAZN asked him, say, oh, gun to your head, who do you think you're fighting in April or whatever? And he's like, gun to my head, I'll knock Wilder out. What does that have to do with anything? You know, he said something like that. I think I knocked Wilder out. Like, where did that come from? That wasn't even the question he was asking you. But you could tell he was, like, frustrated. But he only has himself to be frustrated. The people you put in place, Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn, like, that's your team. They're representing you. And they're the ones out there saying, won't. And You know, I feel like if your team is out there doing certain things and you have no way of like commanding the situation, then you're part of the problem too. Shout out to Kier Johnson. Shout out to you. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I follow a few boxing channels, but when breaking news comes out, I always stop, check your channel first to get your thoughts and perspective. Hashtag salute. And I appreciate you for that, man. We working. You know, Joshua, and one of the dumbest thing that I've seen from old media was try to make this an American thing. Americans barely even support other Americans by and large. There are a lot of Americans that don't give a fuck about in America is different. I haven't been to the UK in years, so I don't know what it's like now, but the unity is not what you guys think, because it's just a bigger place and, different ethnicities and different, just different everything. Motherfuckers in America, they might not let you merge on the freeway. You trying to speed up and they speeding up just so you can't, merge easily. America's different, So for the people, the AJ protectors and old media who are trying to make it like Americans were just out to get the guy because he's from the UK, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but America is not even set up like that. We got a lot of internal issues, but somebody coming from a foreign place to America to set up shop is really not one of them. There's a lot of successful business. Go to New York. New York is like one of the capitals where people from all. That's why if you ever want to go somewhere for good food, New York is one of them, because you can get any type of food you want. You want Colombian food. You want food from Venezuela. You want some just regular pizza or more American. You want a deli. You want Vietnamese food, Chinese. New York got it. That's why they say America's a melting pot. You could really get whatever you want. You want some Cuban food. They got it in New York. So that's nobody cares that Joshua is making money and he's from the UK or, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So that was like a dumb talking point. And I could tell a lot of that energy was coming from the UK and people who've never clearly been to America, because that's not how America is even set up. And nobody care if you, like, I've never seen groups of Americans mad at Conor McGregor making money, like saying, oh, hey, this is bullshit. They might be mad at his actions, throwing dollies at buses or something, but, a lot of fighters, Canelo gets money in America, Pacquiao, Triple G, Conor McGregor, no one's tripping off of that. They tripping off of Joshua's moves, And it's really weird because Joshua, when he fought Klitschko, he was the man. Nobody had any complaints about Joshua. I didn't see it. And then he knocked out Klitschko on top of that. People were like, oh, whoa, shit. All right. No one was even mad at the Kubrat Pulev Takam fight. It was the decisions kind of around that time and after that people started saying, wait a minute. What about Wilder? When does that come? You beat a 41-year-old coming off a loss in Klitschko. We still gave you credit for it, but when we get to the unification shit with the guy we want you to fight. And Eddie Hearn's like game plan of what he's trying to sell the public is growing stale. I really feel like that. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We working. I swear to God, we working. It's growing stale. We're hearing the same thing. It's like a broken record over and over and over. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. $2 super chat was good. We just working. We just vibing out, talking about this boxing game. Yeah, man. I promise you. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row and make this an epic year for boxing, because I know the strength of Ego's Army and where we're headed and what we can do in this game. We can get a lot of stuff done, and I want to keep knocking down doors until boxing is like we're getting everything we want. You guys, I don't know. I got big visions. Oh, listen, just also, I'm trying to navigate a lot of things. If you guys have suggestions on places to get hotels, travel advice, like, you know, I'm a student of the game. I'm willing to learn. And the thing is, I advise everybody to do this. This is almost non-negotiable. Here's an ego success tip. Never, ever, listen to me now. Never, ever get to a point where you think you know everything. The moment you believe that you know everything, you're doomed. All this, it don't matter if you have success, you can have $1 million in the bank. The moment you believe you have it all figured out and you have nothing to learn, you know, you've, even if you're successful, you could be more successful if you expand your palette a little bit. So for me, I'm all about trying new things. I really feel good because I'm finally back into a place. I had some rough years, you know, along the way. I had some real rough years. Shit wasn't going my way. Depressed, not sure, but I stuck with it. You know, now I'm finally at a position where, you know, things are coming. You know, we winning. We taking more W's. Like, I lost money in Las Vegas. Don't get it twisted, but you know, we still good. And I lost money gambling. But what I'm saying is, you just got to stick with the process and everything. And I'm always willing to learn. So the way I've been traveling, it works. Everything works. I get there, you know, that's not the issue. That's not an issue. But if there's more and more and more fights, maybe there's a way I could do it that's more efficient, or while I rack up points. I'm down. I'm with it. I'm trying to learn just like you guys are trying to learn. So let's, you know, just share the information. If you guys have an app, if you guys have a method, or if I should get involved in a timeshare, because I feel like I'm about to go ham right now. So I'm just trying to map it out, see what makes the most sense to try to get the maximum out of this year in boxing. Real brother 32, you right. I usually just stay away from the casino a lot of times because for that very reason. Or if you have like airline, you know, a certain airline that you guys take. See, like here, I got a question for you guys. I'm willing to learn. Right now, I take whatever airline, you know, has a good, reasonable flight without, you know, too many layovers. Within reason. Like, I don't be flying on them La Bamba spirits and all. I'm not doing all that. I'm not trying to do all that. Be on them. I'm not spirit. I don't even like the way that sound. Your ass gonna be a spirit, all right? Nah, fuck that. But like right now, I take Southwest, JetBlue, Delta, American. I take whoever, you know, within reason. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. Salute to the live stream. If you are going anywhere in Asia, take Cathay Pacific. Such a good shit. If Floyd keep fighting these motherfuckers, I might be going to Asia. If he keep fighting tensions and people getting that rise on money, I might be. Hold on, I'm getting hot. Hold on. Fucking hot in here. I got Skyscanner. I used it, but no, I don't think I just got it a couple months ago, but I never made my final purchases from that. Ego, what do you think of Nui? The monster Nui's raw. This motherfucker Jaime Munguia fighting, don't know him. So I don't know what Nui you're talking about, but the super bantamweight one, he's the best one in that division to me. Shout out to Ike, I think. Yes, Ego, UK fan. Shout out to the UK. Man, Yeah, the monster knew he's raw. Very good left hook to the body. Very good jab. Good size, tall, power. He with the shit. I fuck with the monster. That motherfucker. That's a good name for him. I like that shit. Sounds scary. Like, I'm about to fight the monster. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm open. I'm down to learn. If there's anything else that, like, other thing, I'm trying to work on my travel kit. Like, my backpack was wild heavy because I brought everything. So now I'm just trying to fine tune and see what I really need to break or to bring and what I could leave behind. You know, I'm so ready for this year. I'm ready. Let's get it, gang. I'm with it. Yeah, I mean, people like the quality of the videos, so that was good. What was the audio like on my last 2 trips? Caleb Plant and what else? Broner Pacquiao. Audio was fine for everybody. Anything need to be tweaked? Like I said, we just putting everything together. Audio was very crispy, so the quality was cool. The audio was cool. I got some quality was A1. Okay. Shit. I mean, be what's the word? Be reasonable, because sometimes, like me, I know how to film. I could get like steady shot, but sometimes it's like run and gun, so it's not going to be perfect. Sometimes I have to hold the camera or whatever. Like, basically, you're not always going to be in the picture perfect recording scenario. Shout out to Real Brother 32. I like to hear that. He said your investments are paying dividends. Bevo versus Joe Smith Jr. That's solid. That's solid. Somebody getting knocked out. It's solid. That's my thoughts on it. I'll watch that for sure. See, me and DOG, we on the same shit. He said I always pack my entire crib and don't even wear half of it. See, for me, life requires balance. Life requires balance. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to find that perfect marrying of everything, because like this is my luck. I feel like for trips I always overpack, because I feel like I never want to get into a position where, oh shit, I should have brought that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just bring this shit, and then sometimes I don't use it. So I don't know. I'm just trying to find that perfect marriage of what I absolutely need on my trips and what I don't need. You get what I'm saying? Because my backpack was dumbass heavy. My shit, like I was finna hike up Mount Everest or some shit. Yeah, I got like OCD with certain things. Like socks and drawers. I could be going to a 3-day fight week. I bring like 16 pairs. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. You know, that's how I do. I always pack too much. That's always been a toiletry. I got like shower gel, shampoo. Like, man, I got everything. I'm trying to get better, but it's hard because I don't know what to subtract. I feel like everything that I'm really bringing, I might need, you know. One thing that I did start doing on these trips is I stopped renting cars. It's not worth it for me, because I'm doing fight week shit. So I just take Uber and Lyft everywhere. Especially in Vegas. If you rent a car in Vegas, unless you going somewhere outside of the strip, you really wasting your money. Because I know too many people in Vegas. And then on top of that, it's just like most of the shit I need to get to is in the strip. So it's like a real waste of money. Because I used to, every time I went to Vegas covering fights or whatever, I used to rent a car. But then it started to be an inconvenience, actually, because I don't know if you guys have been to Vegas or been there recently, but everyone charges for parking now. Everybody. Like MGM, they used to not charge. If you're a resident, they didn't always charge you, but now they charge everybody. You know? So it's easier. Instead of looking for parking and then, having to pay parking and shit, I just do an Uber. So I don't even rent cars anymore. Hey, Richard out of control right now. All right, let's talk about it because Richard funny as hell. Listen, Death Row East believing it. I told y'all new media was coming. Mark my words. If AJ does not fight April 13th at Wembley, then you know what time it is. That is going to be horrible if he doesn't. That's why you see Eddie Hearns, who's like practically begging and trying to pressure Dillian White into taking his second offer or whatever, because he really don't want to give up that Wembley date. Yeah, I really feel like he knows that. Listen, if AJ doesn't fight at Wembley, that's going to be a bad look. If his next fight is not at Wembley, it's going to be a bad look. Straight up. Does anyone disagree with that? Does anyone believe that it doesn't matter if he fights at Wembley or Madison Square Garden? That's a bad look. Joshua has been saying for months, "Oh, I want to fight Wilder. I got the date. We knew, so we had the date. We had the venue booked." And then now, if you don't, after you just keep telling the world that you have the date and venue, and you back up from the date now. What? That the only reason you should back up, or the only reason that I feel like you would back up from that date is if you know you don't have something that's strong enough. You know your fight with Gerald Big Baby Miller doesn't fill out Wembley. So as a result, you're not trying to fight him there. That's what that means. Because Joshua, that's all he's been saying, is how he has the date and venue. We got the venue. I got a venue. Everybody, I have the date and venue. So why the sudden change? See, this is bad, man. Joshua has had to change. Him and his team had to change everything that they've said. Almost everything. Look, I got proof of all this. Eddie Hearn says over 100,000 seats at Wembley for Anthony Joshua in April. Don't play with me.
Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified. And it's gonna.
This is what we call in America receipts. July 9th. Look, you know new media is fucking the game up. You know we killing. Oh my gosh. This autofocusing is garbage. Look at that. Published July 9th. Eddie Hearn expects 90,000 in September and over 100,000 in April 2019 for Joshua's next two Wembley fights. Listen, your man Boxingego, 194 likes, 81 dislikes. Where are these 81 motherfuckers now? I did this video in July of last year, bro. Do you guys understand this? Hey, block that person, Meat Destroyer. That's real suspect. Block him or her, whatever the fuck that is. I did this video July 9th, 2018. right? This goes to show you how long we've been accurate. This is a video. Listen.
Drops. Eddie Hearn says for Joshua's next 2 fights, they'll be at Wembley. Capacity for September will be 90,000, and it's going to be extended to over 100,000 open available seats for the April fight. Stay tuned.
AJ's coming home.
Boy Ego in the back with some more boxing.
I'm showing you guys. This video is from July of last year, bro. Almost a year ago. This is Eddie Hearn. This is what he tweeted. Capacity for Anthony Joshua's next fight with Povetkin on September 22nd will be at 90,000. We are expecting the April 13th capacity to be extended to over 100,000. AJ is coming home. Hashtag AJ is coming home. July 5th, 2018 at 2:42 a.m. my time. So what this means is this. Your plans have been foiled. He thought fighting Povetkin that the fans were just going to eat that up, because in the past, that's what, I guess what they did, especially with that ticket scalping allegation. So he was pompous and thought 90,000 people were going to show up for that. Then he couldn't sell that event out. He couldn't sell out the Povetkin fight. And he was like, oh, it's just hard with the coach seats and blah, blah. You didn't sell out. You did before in the past. Now all of a sudden you can't do it with Povetkin, which wasn't even the worst fight of Joshua's career. However, people were just done with the situation, and they knew what happened with the Wilder fight. And then on top of that, he says April 2019, we are expecting the April 13th capacity to be extended to over 100,000. Hashtag AJ's coming home. We are expecting the April 13th capacity. See, I was promoting the Box Fan Expo, which happened in September of last year. So that's how you know this was a long time ago that I did the video. Right? He said the Maury Povich lie detector test determined that was a lie. Hey, you're out of control, bro. That's funny though. So what now? Fast forward to the future. This is why I'm saying that. In July, you were saying something different of last year. So what has changed? Once again, just like how AJ said he didn't want to come to America to fight Wilder for 50 million because the UK fans deserve all the fights and whoop, whoop, whoop. Once again, from Team Joshua, what has changed? You said the April 13th, pompous. You said April 13th. We are expecting the capacity to be extended to over 100,000. Okay, bring Gerald Big Baby Miller, since that's probably who Joshua's going to fight. You know, if Dillian White doesn't like the terms or signs with PBC or Frank Warren or something, then bring Gerald Miller to Wembley. Bring him to Wembley and extend it to 100,000. I want to see that. Answer this. Something had to change. Here's why. Why? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is just like manslaughter. No, this first degree murder. This ain't even manslaughter. Some of my old shit was manslaughter. This is first degree murder. If y'all want me to hit y'all with that first degree murder, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get the likes up too. If y'all want me to hit y'all with the first degree murder with this point that I'm going to make, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Can I get a hell yeah up in the comment? Hit me with a comment. Would you drop it in the comment? All right. Joshua is more of a proven sellable commodity in the UK than Gerald Miller is as a main event in New York, right? Last summer, you know, I know what you did last summer. Eddie Hearn was talking about extending Wembley to over 100,000 seats, right? Follow me. They being Joshua and Eddie Hearns, kept saying, we have the date booked. We have the venue already booked. Wilder signed on the contract. So now, after saying that for months and months and months, if they now come to America, when they kept saying we have the date and we have the venue, then that means they got pushed out. Like they didn't have a big enough fight for Wembley, right? Because once again, let's put this all together. Joshua is more proven as a sellable, bankable star and commodity in the UK than he is in America, definitely. And he's more of a proven commodity than as a main event than Gerald Miller is in New York. Because a lot of Gerald Miller's New York fights, even the PBC ones and definitely the Eddie Hearns ones, were on other people's card. Like Broner, Mikey Garcia, he fought Gerald Washington on the undercard. Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs fought Selesky, and he also fought against like Derevyanchenko or somebody. And then that's when he was fighting Marish WEC and Johan Duhaupas and stuff on Daniel Jacobs cards. So the point is this: Gerald Big Baby Miller hasn't been proven as a marketable main event in New York. So why would you take AJ, who is proven in his market at the UK, now try to make him a US star with the fight and a dance partner who is not a proven marketable, nor is he coming off like some crazy win over Joe Joyce or, somebody like that. So why are you taking Joshua out of his element? Why wouldn't you bring Gerald Big Baby Miller to the UK where Joshua supposed to do the numbers and he's more proven? And somebody answer that. So that's how you know. That's how you know it's a problem. Because why not put let's say Joshua fights Gerald Miller. Why not put it in Wembley? Why not keep it in the UK where at least Joshua is proven, instead of taking a shot in the dark with two non-proven main event, and what I mean is marketable, profitable, right? Profitable, marketable guys, and then just take a shot in the dark and put a card there, hoping they sell out. Why take AJ out of his element? I thought he was doing so great in the UK. Because they know the Gerald Miller fight is not going to, if Povetkin didn't sell 90,000 and didn't sell out, they know the Gerald Miller fight is not going to, but this is where Eddie Hearns messed up. Not giving the fans the fights that could have made for a more compelling Joshua opponent. If Dillian White fought Luis Ortiz, then that would be, if he beat Luis Ortiz, then that would make a case for a rematch, because Luis Ortiz is a damn good fighter. If Gerald Miller fought Dillian White and got past him or Luis Ortiz or somebody, then people wouldn't have been tripping if Joshua fought in America or in the UK against Gerald Big Baby Miller, because he would have that notch under his belt before even reaching Joshua. And then I've made the same point that the Super Eagle is doing right now. He's okay with fighting Miller in NYC, but not Wilder. Another problem. So that looks like you don't want smoke with Wilder. Wilder's a devastating puncher, so to me, you fear that fight in America. Okay. Oh my God! I just thought of something else. It's y'all might want to cool me down. I just thought of something else. See, you're not gonna do this to me. If y'all want me to, I almost thought you would come with the ether. If y'all want me to keep going, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get the likes up. I just thought of another one. I'm taking y'all to church. Y'all getting baptized for real. I'm smoking out, just like Wilder said he was smoking out Joshua. I'm smoking out the man fans. This is straight Ego Valley level. All right, listen. In addition to AJ saying, oh, y'all got to say hell yeah. Y'all got to get it. Okay. In addition to AJ saying he wanted to give the fans in the UK the fight and not American fan, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I remember distinctly AJ also used part of his reason for not wanting to fight in America. He blamed the referees and the judges. He said he doesn't want to have to be bothered with, corrupt judges or, judges that just give it to the American and don't score the fight right. This is also proof that you fear Wilder's style against your style more than you do Gerald Miller. Because why? Eddie Hearns has already said, if we fight Miller, it's going to be in New York at Madison Square Garden. Why are you not worried about the judges and the referees all of a sudden fighting Gerald Big Baby Miller? But then when you were going to fight Wilder, you were worried about the judges and the referee and judge biases and scorecards. So that's more proof of what I've been telling you. Why are you not worried about the same thing? You're still going to fight in American soil. So why don't you care about the refs and judges anymore when we're talking about Gerald Big Baby Miller? Hello? Damn, he talks too much and buries himself. That's what I'm saying. You can't, the more you put out, the more evidence there is of this. If you didn't say all this stuff, then nobody can use it against you. This is what he said. He said, oh, I don't have to worry about American judges and the refs and, you know, they're going to side with the American whoop. Okay, so all those things considered, why don't you fight Gerald Miller at Wembley? Why are you not worried about the judges and the refs now? There is no escaping this. There's no escaping this. This shit is straight new media. I haven't seen one person intelligently rebuttal what I just said. And I could pull this up. I could find all of these interviews and I could put it in a nice package deal. He specifically said he doesn't want to have to worry about the judges and the refs. So he doesn't want to fight Wilder. He's the A side, blah, blah, blah. So if you're the A side over Wilder, then you're definitely the A side over Gerald Miller. So why are you willing to concede to Gerald Miller and give him and see this, it gets, I promise you, I told you I wasn't going to let y'all down. It gets even worse than that. Wilder is not from New York. He's not. He's from Alabama. And I know that a lot of people from the UK that have never been here, they don't understand how America is set up. But just because you're from one region in America doesn't mean the world is your stomping ground, right? You could be the man in LA, that don't mean shit in Baltimore. You know, you could be the man in Baltimore, that doesn't necessarily translate over to Miami. You know, you could be the man in Miami, don't mean you the man in Texas. These are different places. So on top of that, the ref and judge statement that Anthony Joshua made, you're willing to fight a New Yorker in New York with the judges and the ref that you were complaining about, but a guy from Alabama, you didn't want to fight him in New York or Vegas? Come on, man. How does that make sense? So with Wilder, you were worried about the judges and the refs and biases and shit like that. But now all of a sudden, you're okay with fighting a New Yorker in New York, possibly. If your other fights don't pan out, you want to fight a New Yorker in New York and you're not tripping about the judges or refs all of a sudden? Okay. That makes no sense, man. It doesn't. It makes no sense. Wilder's not from Vegas. Wilder is not from New York. So contrary to anybody believe, just because you're from somewhere in America doesn't mean you know you're good everywhere. Gerald Miller is actually from New York. So you're actually going to fight literally in his home territory, home state. Make it make sense, y'all. And see, y'all know it don't make sense. You could tell He wasn't no street cat. No one slick line ever. Man, I'm trying to pull up the exact quote. That's why I'm a little bit silent right now. I know I think he said it even on video. Oh, we got action, I think. Oh my gosh, this shit is easy. Look. Anthony Joshua refuses to fight Deontay Wilder in the USA. Look at the face he's making. Joshua refuses to fight Wilder in the USA. I think we might got action. Not even the offering of 50 million pounds from Wilder's team to have the fight in Las Vegas have managed to convince Hearn. Hey, this is bad, bro. Oh shit, I almost dropped my shit. I did a nice little save if y'all would have seen it. Look, we got action. I owe it to all those who have been supporting me in Great Britain. I must make an effort to get this fight to be in the United Kingdom, he said in an interview. Wilder has said, well, great, come fight with me in the United States. But the thing is that I owe it to my fans to do it here. According to Joshua, there's a second reason to prevent the battle from taking place in U.S. soil. Oh, my God. King Corleone, we didn't try it. We didn't try to tell him. Oh, my gosh. We didn't try to warn him. Secondly, if I go to the U.S., there are many tricks that can be done in terms of referees and judges. And that is why I wanted to be at home, Joshua explained. I told y'all not fucking with me. They flabbergasted. And it's that easy. I remember him saying it, but I didn't remember exactly who cited it. And I found it within 5 minutes in the middle of doing a live stream. The internet is such a powerful tool if you use it right. All I had to do was type in a few keywords, and within 5 minutes or so, probably less than that, I was able to find the direct quote. He gave his two reasons. The first one, he was talking about, I owe it to Great Britain or whatever. And then, again, this is his second reason. Secondly, if I go to the U.S., there are many tricks that can be done in terms of referees and judges. And that is why I wanted to be at home. So what about the many tricks for a New Yorker, Gerald Big Baby Miller, to get the fight in Madison Square Garden? What about that? So how is it only trick judges? You're the A side over Gerald Miller, and at the time over Deontay Wilder too, right? So why would you only be worried about trick judges and referees and trickery and all this bias and all this other bullshit only with Wilder? Why would it only occur for Wilder when you're the A side over both? And I'm gonna screenshot this, cause I know this game shit be disappearing and hard to find all of a sudden. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure Joshua said this in an interview that's audible too. This is just an article, quoting it. I'm pretty sure he said it in a interview that was recorded, not just print. Look, here's The Sun. They reported it too. And this is a UK website, thesun.co.uk. Rain down hell. Anthony Joshua tells Deontay Wilder he will fuck him up, but is refusing to fight in America due to judge and referee tricks. Okay. Who want what?
I owe it to everyone, you know, in Great Britain that have been supporting me to do my best to get.
Well, I told y'all, don't leave me alone. You guys are getting destroyed. Y'all should have never. I wanted to not show you so you know you're not dealing with some little soft yellow marshmallow whose heart's yellow. I didn't even want to show y'all this, but y'all made me because I keep doing videos and they keep disliking. That's cool. The dislikes don't affect the paychecks, but they keep saying I'm wrong. They keep saying new media is wrong. Now you guys are getting destroyed. Because I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. I told y'all I didn't even want to turn to Ego Valley, but y'all keep telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm wrong. Now I got to show you. I told y'all there's an audio of it, and I found it. I'm coming. Death Row East.
Now in Great Britain, have been supporting me to do my best to get this fight in the UK. In my opinion, that's number one. I've been interested in fighting Wilder for a long time, but I wanted to make sure that I racked up these belts. Obviously, there's a risk, but that was my plan. And he's kind of said, all right, cool, come and fight me in America. But the thing is with that, number one, as I said, I owe it to the fans and everyone that's been supporting me to do it here. And number two, if I go there, there's a lot of like tricks that they play in terms of like referees and judges. And that's why I want to be at home where I'm secure. So luckily we've got enough time to make the fight happen. And we're working on it. We've just sent another draft email over to him.
What y'all got to say now? Shout out to Von D Gaming, $10 super chat. Death Row East. Faith is my homegirl. $10 super chat. Ego don't kill him. I told you I'm coming. I'm destroying old media. I'm destroying them single-handedly. That's why it's so raw to see, because I'm a little skinny nigga battling lions. I'm battling lions. He said, I want to be at home where I'm secure. So why are we even having a conversation where now all of a sudden you don't want to fight? You're going against everything you said about not wanting to fight in America. You know, now you're the date, and we got a date. We have a venue. We have signed a contract, Wilder. We sent you a draft. If you really want to fight, undisputed. It's legacy, right? This is what he's saying. We got the date of a venue. That's why we booked the date. That's why we booked the venue. Legacy, undisputed, right? Now all of a sudden you're going against all that, talking about, I got the itch. Now I want to fight. I want a condo. Now you want to get a condo in America. Now you want to fight in America. Now he don't care about referee, judge tricks, and he's willing to fight a New Yorker in New York when he wasn't. You remember they kept saying, oh, a little guy from Alabama. I got an email from a guy in Alabama. So you know Wilder ain't from no New York. You know he ain't from Vegas. And those were most likely the suitors for location for the $50 million for Joshua Wilder. Now all of a sudden it's different. But you sat up here in front of all these people and says 2 reasons I don't want to fight. See, this is like, to me, this is pure negligence. They're not even trying to cover it anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not even like trying to like make it look slick or stealthy. They're just completely contradicting what they said.
I owe it to the fans and everyone that's been supporting me to do it here. And number two, if I go there, there's a lot of like tricks that they play in terms of like referees and judges. And that's why I want to be at home where I'm secure. So luckily we've got enough time to make the fight happen, and we're working on it. We've just sent another.
This is why Wilder was saying milk the cow, Annabelle. It's like Eddie Hearn is feeding him a script and Joshua's just running with it and saying it. But then this is what happens, because Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn, they send you out to the wolves. They send you out to wolves because they're giving you these scripts and stuff to say. And you're like, oh yeah, judges and one and oh, my career is not defined by 6 months. It's a 6-year fight. And you saying all this shit that Barry Hearns and all them saying, and then now you the one out here looking crazy. He gave 2 reasons he didn't want to fight America. All of a sudden it's different. And then to make daddy, I can really nitpick. Wilder at least had a belt, and he, at this point he just fought Tyson Fury, Despite the outcome, he fought him, and he fought Luis Ortiz. So he had a great 2018, and he had a belt. So if $50 million, a belt, and a better resume was not enough for you to come to fight Wilder in America, then how is a guy who's never challenged for a title less than 50 million and a guy who doesn't have a belt and isn't as accomplished resume Wild that does lure you here? So less money, no belt, and a lesser resume lures you to fight in his literal backyard, Madison Square Garden, when he's from Brooklyn. That's enough to lure you in here. But fighting Wilder for a belt, Wilder having knocked out Stavern in the second fight, fought Stavern Tice, Johan Duhaupas, and, just different people. Eric Molina before AJ fought him, Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury. That's not enough to get you. Come on, man. Damn, DOG's quoting Jay. He said, he's all right, but he's not real. Damn, Ego, why you exposing that boy like that? I'm talking about the truth. Like Angel Garcia said, I speak the truth. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Talk about Danny. I'm talking about the truth. So, once again, why all the sudden changes? This has been a continual thing from Team Joshua in the last year. A continual thing. Wilder and Fury is not going to happen. What's taking so long? And then the dumbass old media, they run with that because Eddie Hearn said it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. And then all of a sudden, Tyson Fury beats Pianetta and Wilder's in the ring with them. And they're like, I'll fight you. I'm going to see you, blah, blah, blah. Eddie Hearn maintains it's still not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Eddie Hearn. Then the fight's officially announced. Oh, it's still not going to happen. They do a press conference. They do a press tour. They do an all access, have it scheduled in a release date. Oh, I don't believe it. Eddie Hearn still, that's what I'm saying. When it gets to the point when you're getting proven wrong time and time again, you might as well just wave the white flag. It's just, it looks bad. It looks petty. It looks salty. It looks like you hating, and it looks like you're not being truthful. I still don't think the fight's going to happen. They just did they're filming all access. They're filming BT Sport, no filter. They're doing interviews. You're seeing Wilder, bulk up or, lose weight or whatever the fuck. You're seeing Tyson Fury lose weight. They got camera crews following them. They're doing press tours. They were at each other's last fights or whatever. And you're still trying to act like, Tyson Fury is going to pull out. This looks horrible. And then it goes so deep, yo. And then on top of that, Eddie Hearn said the fight wasn't going to happen. AJ said, I'm not going to the fight. Didn't go to the fight because I was there. I went to I'm not a millionaire. AJ's a millionaire. Multi-millionaire. They always talk about A-Side Anthony, how he got so much money. I always see AJ with all his boys in Dubai and shit, but you can't go to LA for the fight and you want to fight the winner. Then on top of that, he makes it worse by saying, not only am I not going, in the comfort of my own home, I don't even have enough energy to stay up and watch it. I'm going to bed. So you work out 7 days a week. You got muscles on muscles on muscles. Pause. Right? But so you can bench press and, do calf raises and all the, squats and all this extra explosive shit and swim. But you can't stay up to watch a fight on one night and you allegedly want to fight the winner. I just don't think that was a good look. So you not going wasn't a good look. But then now all of a sudden, somebody, a gym rat who lives in the gym is doing all these hard ass exercise. You're too tired. You're too tired to stay up and watch the fight. And then as soon as it's a controversial draw and they both say they're going to fight each other and want to fight each other in a rematch to sell the score, their promoters are with it, Showtime with it, then you go heavy for Canelo Fielding fight week talking about, I want to fight him. I want to fight, knowing that they have unfinished business. This was just like the worst chronological order that could have ever happened for Team Joshua. It's like everything that could have went wrong, did go wrong for them. It backfired. Eddie Hearn playing games, asking random people, rabbis and shit, walking by. It's just, you're asking a random rabbi who the fuck Deontay Wilder is. How does he know? He don't even necessarily watch boxing. He be in the books and praying and stuff. You know, like you can't just ask random people picking up coffee who fighters are. Boxing is a niche sport. You know, but Eddie Hearn tried to play the role. Yeah, nobody knows him in New York. He's not from New York. You know, and I told you that I always thought, me personally, that was wild corny. Like for me, that was corny because like you could come to my city. You can come to the Bay Area and say, who's Boxingego? There's probably a lot of people who don't know who I am. But they don't watch boxing. If they from this, if they like boxing and they keep up with boxing and they don't know who I am, that's something different. You know, but if you going to bingo halls, asking old white ladies and golden girls and shit who I am, that don't prove nothing. Shit, and it definitely don't prove nothing when it comes to these paychecks. So I don't care who know me, who don't know me and all that. That don't mean nothing. But Eddie Hearns, he thought that was cute. And it was like he was purposely, motherfuckers picking their nose and shit. Oh, who's Wilder? Huh? Like, you asking all the wrong people. You're not even asking anyone that looks like hip or like looks like they would even be into sports. You're asking two left feet motherfuckers. You know? Motherfuckers look like Woody Allen and shit, and you gonna ask them. He don't even look like he watched sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers look like Woody Allen and shit. That don't mean nothing. Fury did the same thing, but shit, they knew who he is when he had that 12th round. So, yeah, I mean, all those little tests, that doesn't, like, let's do a real test, you know, because the same thing could, I seen Joshua, I kid you not, Joshua on his Snapchat was on a New York train and nobody knew who he was. And I think he's like 6'6", and he was just on the train rapping or some shit. And nobody was like, oh, AJ. They didn't know who he was. This dude on the train. I'm pretty sure Wilder doesn't really take the train all the time through New York. I have the video. AJ was on a train on the subway and nobody was bothering him. And none of that shit matters. You know, people who got jobs and trying to get home after long days and stuff, nobody give a fuck who you are. You know, unless you like The Rock or somebody who's like just, you know, mega star that, you know, everybody knows or some shit. I seen pictures and shit of Keanu Reeves on the subway in New York. Nobody was bothering him. Shit, that's John Wick. Y'all ain't trying to get a picture with John Wick. So I would have knew him. But yeah, John Wick on a fucking train, nobody was bothering him. So it's, you know, that type of shit don't really mean nothing. Them John Wick paychecks is probably nice though. You know, all this stuff backfired on Team Joshua. It is what it is. And it backfired on old media. Like I said, you see how them videos slow. You see we still talking the same stuff. The Johnny Utah. The ride is over, Brody. I hope it was fun. I am not a cop right now. Anyway, this whole thing backfired miserably. How is it that for the third consecutive time, Wilder's about to fight a bigger fight than Joshua? A more anticipated fight. Luis Ortiz was a more anticipated fight than Joseph Parker. Tyson Fury and Wilder was a more anticipated fight than Joshua Povetkin. Fury Wilder 2 is a bigger fight than AJ fighting Gerald Miller. He's not coming back. Telling y'all, all this stuff backfired, and all you had to, like, in my opinion, they should have just waved a white flag with some of this stuff and stopped pressing the issue. That's the thing that's so disrespectful about it, is that Eddie Hearns knows what's happening. He sees it snowballing, and he's still like trying to ride the wave out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a bad guy in a movie or something who just robbed a bank, and then he like had a high-speed chase, ran out of gas, and now he's in the warehouse. The warehouse is totally surrounded. There's literally no exit or no way you're going to be able to get out of that building without either getting shot to death or being in custody. They have you completely surrounded. And you see Eddie Hearns still pop, 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 you know, and Anthony Joshua, it's mod. They still trying to shoot their way out, and like, you're not getting out of it. It's like there's too many cops on you, the SWAT team's there, things like that. And Eddie Hearn was still, he's probably still saying the Wilder Fury fight won't happen. Like, it already happened. What are you talking about? I don't think it'll happen. And what's disrespectful about the boxing fans is you guys know he's saying these things. You know. Right? You know he's saying these things, and then y'all act like y'all don't. Y'all play dumb. Like, ooh. Like, you know, what's been said. You know what the conversation is. Why isn't Eddie Hearn, actually, he's not saying that the fight won't happen now, but he waited for the fight to happen, and then he finally stopped saying that aspect of it. But this other stuff, he's still trying to blame it on Wilder. Oh, they won't answer my emails. Okay, you're not fighting Wilder in April. We get it. He's still trying to throw Tyson Fury. He's still trying to throw Tyson Fury in the mix. Like, come on. Like, it looks crazy. The world knows that it does not look like you're fighting Tyson Fury. It definitely don't look like you're fighting Wilder. And it really, really, really doesn't look like you're fighting Tyson Fury in April. But Eddie Hearns is still acting like he has this short list of people, including Tyson Fury. Really? That's what I'm saying. At some point, you got to give up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just looks crazy. He's like, yeah, we have a short list. Okay. He's made no real ground with Wilder or Fury, from what it sounds like, in terms of negotiating. He's talking about, I'm meeting with Joshua this weekend, and we should have an answer within a week of who he's fighting. Okay. So if you haven't made any real significant ground with Wilder or Fury, and it appears like they'll probably get it done to get a rematch, why are you still clout chasing and throwing Tyson Fury's name? That's clout chasing. You're throwing up Tyson Fury's name in the mix when you know it doesn't look like a credible, reasonable, logical next opponent for Joshua in April. And he's still, it's like live by the sword, die by the sword. He's still running around acting like Tyson Fury is really going to fight AJ. If you haven't made any significant ground by now for April, then it's probably not going to be him. Especially knowing that he's probably going to fight Wilder, and it got ordered by the WBC. That's clout chasing. You know, why don't you, what's so hard? And see, this is what I don't understand. Whether people liked it or not, saying Dillian White, say Joshua's next opponent going to be Dillian White or Gerald Miller. At least you stopped, you know, like instead of stop the bleed, it's just like it's like a slow, drawn out death or just a shot to the head death. You know, just get Tyson Fury and Wilder out of the equation because you know he's probably not fighting them next. You know, just tell people, hey, Joshua's going to fight Gerald Miller next or Dillian White. We'll see who comes to the table. Boom. Whether it's what people want to hear or not, at the very least, it's a sense and a sensation of reality, and you get the monkey off your back. But you're trying to save some hope, like Tyson Fury's really going to be, but it doesn't look like it's realistic. You get what I'm saying? So instead of like doing something which is really a massive long shot, why don't you just be more realistic and just say he's fighting Gerald Miller or Dillian White next? Shout out to Kane. Exactly. End it like Keith Thurman did. Keith Thurman told you, basically, fuck me fighting Errol Spence anytime soon. Not gonna happen, baby. Deal with it. I mean, whether you like it or not, now we can stop asking them questions about it. But Eddie Hearns, see, this is what I think is happening. Eddie Hearns has made his career promoting mostly in the UK. The UK is a different market, it's a different territory, and it's smaller. So what you can get away with in a smaller place is not transferable. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like you go to different places in the world travel-wise, the currency conversion rate is different. $5 in America is not $5 in Canada or $5 in the UK. You know, it's not like the same exact, currency. That's what it's like here too. The stuff you're getting away and no one challenges you on it in the UK, that's cool. That's what works for them. Sky Sports, they're not gonna, say nothing, check you on it, ask you about it. But in America, you got to face the music. That's just what it is. It's a different market. It's a different market. And that's the reality of things. And I think he's so used to dealing with the UK media and the UK, sponsors and UK public and stuff that he's treating it the same way. And it looks bad because America's a much different place. You got different opinions. You got different medias. You got, it's just bigger. So it's not, people aren't letting the shit ride like the same. They don't challenge them on shit in the UK. It's like talking to little kids. They say something and then they're gullible enough to believe that. The UK is definitely a great place, but I know what you're talking about. Even Johnny Nelson, I remember he did an interview. Amir Khan was about to fight Canelo. Have you ever, UK commentary when they're commentating the fight sounds so biased, And I remember Johnny Nelson was talking about giving his fight prediction for Amir Khan versus Canelo. So majority of the world knew that was probably a bridge too far for Amir Khan, and he probably didn't have the chin and the defense to stay away from a good fighter like Canelo, who outweighs him for 12 whole rounds. But then Johnny Nelson was talking about, oh yeah, I think Khan is just going to beat Canelo. I don't believe in that. I would rather not even give a fight prediction than to, have such a biased fight prediction that I know in my heart I didn't believe, because I do care about my surname. I care about my brand, and I'm not just going to say something. Most of the people knew that the Khan's a good fighter, but him beating Canelo at Canelo's weight with no rehydration clause, with little ass gloves, with, Canelo has good hand speed too and more punching power, and he only had 3 fights at welterweight and he's moving up to 55. Most people knew what the outcome was going to be, but Johnny Nelson was like, oh yeah, I think Khan. It's like you're not even being realistic. I promise you, despite what people say, you ain't never heard me just pick someone because they're an American. I didn't say Broner was going to beat Pacquiao. I didn't say Tim Bradley was going to beat Pacquiao, because that's not what I believed. I said these are good fights. I'm fucking with Pacquiao. That's straight up. You never heard, I know for a fact you never heard me say, I said Broner could hopefully put up a good fight, but Pacquiao's far too consistent. That's literally what I said. I'm not just going to pick someone just because they're from America. That's stupid. You know, and you're bound to be wrong because out of this whole entire world and different teachings in different areas, to just assume that America has the only best fighter, you know, the only great fighter, that's stupid. You know, there's guys who can chunk them from Mexico, from the UK, from Italy, you know, Russia, Argentina, you know, different places. So it can't always be the Americans going to win. Just like it's not going to be just the UK winning every time. But yeah, man, it's a shame too, because I really think Joshua's a good fighter. But what he's doing with his profile, him and his team, is beyond me. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they would even do some of the things. Like, just drop, like, the more you try to string it along and mislead people, the worse it's getting. And it's like they don't realize that. Like, throwing Tyson Fury's name into the short list, that's a bad look, because what are you going to say when Wilder end up fighting Tyson Fury, which seems far more likely, and then Joshua doesn't fight Wilder? Now it's going to really look like you were clout chasing. And same thing with, like, they just keep double downing on everything. Joshua, he did an interview. They said, if it's up to you, who you want to fight? He said, Luis Ortiz. Good fight. But then Eddie Hearn says the short list, Luis Ortiz's name is nowhere on that list. So what am I supposed to believe as a fan? And this is all documented. It's like, you know, Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua and Anthony Joshua, it's like they're behaving like cameras don't exist. Like audio recorders and microphones don't exist. That's what it really feels like they're behaving like. You know, like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like invincible. Like, I don't care, you know, I'm untouchable. Suck my dick, you know? Like, really, like, on some Tekashi shit. See, look, this is DAZN's official YouTube. It's like they're putting on classic fights, but it's like it looks kind of desperate. They putting up De La Hoya fights. Hold on. They put De La Hoya versus Hector Camacho a month ago and got 3,000 views. 2,000. What? Putting them old ass fights up. That's what I'm saying. Like, that looks desperate, bro.
With some like Navy SEAL experts about.
Ain't nobody trying to watch like old ass fights that have been, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking Butterbean versus Mark Henry and shit. Like, what is what?
What they go through is quite similar mentally, not physically. What we got? And they're saying that we're trying to. You can't pass it on to beat the man, so that's where I was coming from.
Right, and you or Fury, what did you think of the fight?
Good, it's good.
It makes sense, you know.
Decisions and so on and so forth.
It can be a big star in America if he does press, if he goes on show.
But then I realize is that we can hopefully fill out an arena like this and stuff, and just like mixing with the culture, appreciating American culture. So, yeah, bro.
You ever think about doing some acting, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One life, why not?
Joshua said he wants to be an actor now.
Right.
Wow.
Once, bring me every opportunity possible. Right. It's all fun. And I think like I'm trying to come out of my shell a bit. Normally I would be like, nah, that's not really me.
Yeah.
But then Will Smith's a great example of.
He said Will Smith's a good. I can't picture AJ in a movie like Bad Boys 2 starring AJ. Bad Boys 3 starring AJ. That motherfucker said Will Smith. Nah, bro. I can't. Can you picture AJ doing a Will Smith? Like, it's Mod in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing on cool. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started calling Wilder in my neighborhood. I got, like, what? I got in one little fight with Fury, and Eddie got scared. She said, "You move it with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Like, bro, what is Will Smith? I'm done. What has AJ been talking? What is, like, I don't even know what he's talking about. What is Will Smith? I got one little fight and Eddie got scared. He said, "You moving with Barry and your uncle in Bel Air." What is he talking about, bro? That motherfucker said, like, Will Smith. What? Oh my gosh. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, it had dice in the mirror. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the Eddie, "You're home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there. Do, 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 do. I don't even know what he's talking about. He said he want to be an actor.
Everything he went and done and achieved, always open to the opportunities.
What about, was it Idris Elba's post?
Idris Elba.
That post, he said, forget about people saying stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Try something new. You remember that?
Correct.
Because that inspired
With the fights.
Right.
Just as I said, secure the fight with one of the big fighters. And if not, secure someone else that's number 3, 4, or 5.
like who would be ideally, if it's not Fury, it's not Wilder, who's your next ideal opponent? Immediate next.
Ortiz, Miller, or White. My
See?
top 4 selection.
Okay.
Anyone's ever heard you mention Ortiz's name before? Hopefully.
Yeah, you know what, you're right.
Opponent. Immediate next.
Ortiz, Miller, or White. My top 4 selection.
I don't think anyone's ever heard you mention Ortiz's name before. Hopefully.
Yeah, you know what, you're right, because you know what it is for me, I always felt like these guys, they want to fight, but I've always felt like I brought a lot more to the table. So, you know, let's say they want a lot in terms of what their reward is to fight me. It's like well above their station. So I never even mention these guys' names because I already know what they're expecting when they fight me, and I know it's something that I'm not willing to give. So
right. So they're looking at you like, you know, the jackpot. If I'm gonna fight AJ,
He's I'm done, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if he's processing what he's saying as he's saying it, because it doesn't even make sense. He said, he says, "I don't mention these guys' names because they're going to basically want more money than what they're worth. So I don't even mention their names because it's not what I'm willing to give." So if you're not mentioning their names, AKA talking to them and negotiating, how do you know they're going to price themselves out, basically? Somebody make this stuff doesn't make sense. He just said he doesn't mention their names because he basically knows what they're going to be asking for and it's going to be too much. But how do you know that unless you're negotiating with them, or at least you try? Come on, man. And then you said Luis Ortiz. Okay, it just, man, they need to have weekly team meetings, daily team meetings, so everyone can be on the same page. You notice he says he wants to fight Luis Ortiz, Miller, or White. But then weeks later, Eddie Hearn is saying Tyson Fury, Miller, or White. So why didn't he say Tyson Fury? You know, why was he on First Take say he didn't want to fight Tyson Fury? What's lineal? I don't know what lineal. When I was coming up, I don't want to fight him. He has no belt. Tyson, he should have knew. He has no belt. He has no belt. He's saying, he told Max Kellerman, literally said, "Wow, what about Tyson? He's the lineal champ." And he's like, "What is this lineal business?" Then he says Luis Ortiz, Miller, or White. And then a month later, Eddie Hearn's not even including Luis Ortiz on the list, the short list. This shit is all over the place. How do you know it's too much until the tickets have sold? That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm just not going to answer. Like, how do you negotiate with anyone if you just assume you know what they're going to ask for and it's going to be too much? Like, how do you know Luis Ortiz is going to price himself out? They said, hey, I don't think we haven't heard, no one's heard you call out Luis Ortiz. He said, yeah, the thing is, right, is because these guys want more than their value. So if you never reached out to Luis Ortiz, how can you just assume he wants more than what he's worth? And I mean, a deeper thing is like, who made you God to determine someone else's value? You get what I'm saying? Like, Luis Ortiz fought Brian Jennings and beat him. He, hurt Wilder, had a very good account of himself. So, how you know his value? It sounds like you don't want to give nothing. Exactly. Shout out to Black Bruce Wayne with the hood terminology. They try to high side Wilder. Exactly. Ultimately, you don't know what someone until you don't know what they are wanting unless you get into negotiations. And see, that's why it's called negotiations. Even if somebody wants something, you negotiate. Like even as simple as like a job, like going for a job. If I apply at Costco and I'm like, I want $25 an hour, and they want to hire me, but they're not willing to pay me $25 an hour, then they say, oh, we could give you 13, and I'm like, hey, I don't want 13. And then you try to negotiate and see if you guys can meet in the middle or whatever the situation is, right? You don't just say, hey, we're not going to offer you anything because we already know you're going to want too much. Like I said, why is Luis Ortiz's name currently in today's day, today's date, not on the short list for Joshua? Let me know that. Why are we not considering Luis Ortiz as an opponent for June in America? He's about to take a tune-up fight with Christian Hammer. He should win. Why is there not a serious offer being sent to Luis Ortiz for June? Because he could fight on that Edislandi Lara card and probably get a knockout and be good. And be good to fight. It's not like Christian Hammer is some world beater. So, it's just looking like clout chasing. You mentioned all these people that, for some reason, none of these fights are happening. Period. Luis Ortiz doesn't look like it's going to happen. Doesn't look like he's been offered anything. Tyson Fury definitely don't look likely. Wilder definitely don't look likely. That's clout chasing. You see it. You know what clout chasing is. Look at YouTube. Motherfuckers be putting my name in the title. I don't got shit to do with them or their video. Why you put my name in your title? What do I got to do with you? I don't even know these dudes. But they be quick because they know it becomes a stomping ground. Because everybody knows Boxingego in boxing. So they're like, oh yeah, Boxingego is a dumb little fucker. You put that in the title, it's going to attract people. They don't put, why don't they put like Ricky Ricardo, exposed. Random people, because no one would know who the fuck they were. Jimmy Olsen gets exposed and destroyed or doesn't know shit about boxing because no one would click on the video. But they feel like to clout chase, put Ego's name, Boxingego gets schooled up or proven wrong and exposed, and Ego don't know shit, and Boxingego blocked me, all this dumb shit. Because everybody knows the name in boxing. You get me? So that's clout chasing. We don't do that. Who does that? Who clout chases like this? We should have left clout chasing in 2018. It's 2019, y'all. These dudes still trying to bring up other dudes' name. Listen, I'm a 10 toes down. I'm a grown ass man. Like, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't never had to mention another person to get what I wanted in life. Do you get me? I ain't never had to mention what someone else is. Oh, Ego don't know shit about boxing. I watch his view. And 99.9% of these guys have been blocked from my channel. So why do you still watch my videos? Instead of just doing your own thing, being blocked like you should have been blocked. Why are you even watching my shit? Told you. Crazy, right? Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I've been on for a minute. Shout out to Real Brother 32, Hamza, everybody that contributed, helped out. Kier, Johnson, Big Dog Willie, Von D Gaming. The super chats help the channel, help keep doing what we're doing, and then some, take it to the next level. Shout out to Jeff Banks. He said, I watch for you. You've been teaching me. Yeah, man. It don't matter what level of boxing fan you are. Hopefully you can find some appreciation in the sport. Whether you're here for the entertainment or, just breakdowns or whatever. I'm glad you're here. Glad you enjoy. Shout out to Lala. Okay, Ego, great chat. Salute, man. We working. I promise you, man. I'm just trying to figure a few little things out, but we hit the ground running. 2019 is lit. There's a lot of good fights, coming up, and I'm just trying to make sure I got y'all. I ain't letting boxing down. Like I said, the shit I've been saying is the same shit we're saying now. We working. Shout out to y'all, though. We working. Peace out. The Vampire Stream.